Hello and welcome back to Drone Man Scotland. Today we're looking at Dunmore Park House, which is a 19th century mansion house close to the south bank of the River Forth. It's about a mile away from the town of Airth in Bonnie, Scotland. And I'll tell you what, I went along for the ride on this one and it was really spooky, but it was good fun. Enjoy! We have just over a mile to walk to the house from the car park, so as we make our way out there, let me tell you a wee bit of history about the house. The history of Dunmore House can be traced back to the Elphinstons of East Lothian. In 1471, the Elphinston Tower and lands in East Lothian were conveyed to the Johnstons of Elphinston, and the families moved to Pitterdreich in Stirlingshire. Now I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but Pitterdreich is such a great place name, I love it. Sir John Elphinston of Pitterdreich was the father of the first Lord Elphinston. He exchanged the Pitterdreich lands for nearby land, and by 1497 he obtained a charter for the barony of Airth. On Sir John's death in 1508, Alexander Elphinston became the first Lord Elphinston, and he was responsible for building a tower on the land in 1510. Then in 1754, Charles Elphinston, the 9th Lord Elphinston, sold the lands to John Murray, the son of the 3rd Earl of Dunmore, for the princely sum of £16,000. I've done a wee calculation there, and that would be about £4.5 million today. 2 years later, John inherited the earldom and renamed the estate Dunmore, after his title. The 5th Earl of Dunmore, George Murray, commissioned the architect William Wilkins to build a stately home, which was constructed between 1820 and 1825. It was constructed from sandstone quarried on the estate and was finished to the highest standard both inside and out. Once completed, Dunmore Park House was a grand and impressive ancestral home. The vaulted ground floor of the tower continued in use as a mausoleum for the Murray family. something which I wasn't actually aware of when I was in there exploring it. In August 1986, the tower was badly damaged by fire. It remained in the hands of the Dunmore family until 1893, when ownership passed to Claude Hamilton, who had been renting it from the Earl of Dunmore for some time. In 1917, when the whole estate was broken up, the house and grounds were sold to Albert Wilkinson, who then sold them on 2 days later to the Jones family, timber merchants from Larbert. The house ceased to be a family home in 1955, and for a short time it became a girls' school, which closed in 1964. From then until 1971, part of the building was occupied by the gamekeeper of the estate, but finally it lay empty and has been left to the mercies of nature and vandals. Following years of decline, the estate was divided up and auctioned off. Partial demolition took place in 1972 that removed part of the rear range and parts of one of the side ranges, plus roofs and many of the floors throughout the building. Oh, bloody mucky pups, look at this. It's a beautiful setting ruined by bloody rubbish. There it is. Oh, spooky. We'll go in there in a minute. Right. What did you do on Tuesday? Well, I just explored the depths of a haunted Gothic castle. Oh, tin of celebrations, magic. I'll have a Twix, please. Full demolition of the mansion was approved but not carried out until 1987, and over the years since, there have been a number of proposals to restore Dunmore Park and the surrounding landscape. It's the very definition of nature taking it back, isn't it? I tell you what, I wouldn't be coming down here at night. A press report in 1991 talked of a £25 million golf and leisure complex, while another in 1993 talked of turning the house into a hotel. In 2006, there was a proposal to restore the house and build an additional 49 houses. None of these proposals have ever come to fruition. All you can hear is his bloody drone. Class. Shall we go a little deeper? This place is actually so vast. I think I'm going to get lost. There's that many wee pathways and corridors. It's this way we go. There's a direction here with some stairs, so we could try that, but we'll go into here. Look at this. There's the drone up there. The floors in the ground floor rooms on the front range and parts of the two side ranges are still in place, albeit with plenty of sheer drops down to cellar level to catch anyone not taking great care. If there was somebody on the other side of that window, I'd probably shite myself. What's this say? I'm not sure I can get much further in here. I'm going to get a shot. It's just where I was a sec ago. There is also sufficient accumulated soil and detritus on the ground floor to provide a fertile home for growing trees. Traces of plaster on some of the walls and the grandness of the window openings give a sense of what the house was once like. I'm leaving kidding. I think he might be looking for me with the drone. Regardless of its sad state, it was still really nice to visit, to walk around and to kind of soak it in, and to walk around something just that old. It's really quite amazing, but it is also a wee bit sad. Well, it's a bit creepy in here. And I think I'm going to go in there. I'm not kidding, right, when I say this. This is how found footage horror films start. Okay. Look at that though, isn't that marvellous? It's so dark in here that I can actually barely see with the torch on. My God. God is not here.
Only Zool.
Right, okay. This is getting a bit much. I feel like I'm in the Parisian catacombs now. Among the few sections of the property that are reasonably well preserved are the wine cellars that include large stone and brick compartments that once would have housed countless bottles of wine. Today, however, their creepy appearance reminds us more of a sort of mausoleum or something. I wonder if these stairs were once stairs in somebody's house, Ken? Because the flare's missing here. Outside, you can still see carved decorations in a number of places that again give a sense of what has been lost here. And if you would like a Drone Man Scotland keyring, it can be found on this ledge next to this graffiti. Good luck, and if you do go to get it, please be careful. In 2014, the not-so-stately home served as the filming location for the first episode of hit TV series Outlander. It featured as the field hospital where protagonist Claire Fraser treated wounded soldiers. Trees are now growing right up to the walls of the house, and many are growing inside. It can only be a matter of time before the vegetation, now increasingly obscuring the outside and inside of the house, simply swallows it up altogether. If you have enjoyed this video, please give it a wee like, and also subscribe to my channel by hitting the wee subscribe button. This will allow you to keep up to date with all the latest Drone Man Scotland content. If you do, well, I'll see you for the next video. Bye for now.